1 year has passed since the third energy. Since the last devlog of Fille, Fatale, Compassion. So, welcome back. I guess I'm going to put these out for Christmas every year and show you how the game is progressing. And as you can see, this is gonna be the last one because the game is finished. So this is the title screen. Okay, it isn't finished, but I made a lot of progress and I'm ready to show some of it. So I made like a rough title screen, so as you can see I can't do anything on load and end. This is all just like provisional. And I can start a new game, which I will do in a second. Also, I got music. Yes, I actually started composing some of the soundtrack for this first level, which is going to be the prologue, and it's going to look much different than the place we looked at last time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the intro sequence, which is about 2 minutes. And then we're playing some of the game, and then I might do some additional show-off of systems that I built this year. So what I plan on doing after the last devlog is like get the game to a visually presentable state so you get a rough idea of what it's going to look like. Therefore I removed a on the pre-alpha, but it's still pre-alpha, so it's all subject to change, but I feel like this can be pretty close to what it's actually going to be look like. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to shut up now and you may enjoy the intro sequence. Alright, we made it to the intro sequence. The person who's actually talking now is the guy on the right, who's a drone, which is an alien race living on this planet where these five persons just landed. And yeah, you can't really tell who's talking right now, so I need to figure out a way of fixing that so you know instantly it's the guy on the right. Don't worry too much about the dialogue right now. All you need to know is basically the person who's talking now, which is named Carolina or Caroline. She is like the leader of this group, and she is kind of humiliating the drone guy, which is why... Oh, what the fuck happened there? Okay. Which is why she's... I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, this is a packaged build, so it's not running on in the editor, which is why some stuff is actually not as I would expect it either. And right here the game starts. I can walk around with my tank controls. I got my fixed camera, and there's already something to interact on the first screen right here. Okay, yeah, the interaction symbol is still the same. I'm not too worried about that right now, honestly. So yeah, something that I forgot to remove is you can see it on the left there, is the box trace for when you're interacting. So don't worry too much about that either. Ew, a corpse, smells awful, looks like the head was torn off. What's going on with this race? Apparently this is kind of a new situation to her. Yes, she is a she, the character we're playing. And there's the beautiful trace box. Good. I love this screen, this camera. So I'm just going to play for a bit and show you around. We got some thick dust going on right here. And there's something happening in the background. Love this camera as well, where you like emerge from the dust, so to speak. Also, I could show off some new features. So I walk a bit closer to the camera. So the most important thing to have, of course, for like a game with tank controls is a Quickturn. And yes, I implemented a Quickturn, which is very cool, which is very quick at the moment. And you on a controller you can Quickturn, I think, with L1 right now. Yeah. So this is basically the Dino Crisis Quickturn. And also you've seen all those weapons in the spaceship, and we got one of those on our hands, so to speak, which I can have magically appear when pressing Control. And I can use that to hit something. We will probably going to need that soon, because you can see on the right there's something shiny that indicates another chance for interaction. But also there's more shiny stuff on the left. So let's take a look here first. There's a crater, and I soft-locked myself on the crater. That's great. Yeah, this needs, I guess, some... Oh, I'm not soft-locked. Everything's perfectly normal. No, it's this crater just needs some custom collision. Yeah, so we got something shiny on the other side there. I can't reach it right now, but I got something here as well. Let's collect that. Now we actually need our MPACs to hit through these planks. How are they called planks? I don't know. So we get inside the building. And here's another piece of wood. Let's take that. We already got 99 according to that print there, but I don't really care. Well, everything's blocked here. I guess I need to increase the resolution of this texture a bit because the camera is very close here. Looks a bit too blurry even for my taste. And there's something nice laying on this piece of metal there. Whoops. Okay, this is actually one of the very few moving cameras. So I tried to keep most of them fixed, but in some cases I actually decided to have them look at you. And we made it to the roof. Nice distant explosion, love this shot as well. You can see I really tried my best to have this place look kinda messy and have like all these details of trash and dirt around. Alright, so we got the third piece of wood. Great. There's like a leftover of a rocket. So all that's left to do is go over here. Alright, I'm back. I had to restart the game. Yeah, weird stuff is happening all the time actually. Let's go in here because this is an interesting room. Very atmospheric, I like it. Mainly because of the background. Okay, we got some wood and we got a hammer as well and some nails. So let's actually use them. Distant explosion shakes up the building. Like this shot as well. And if you listen closely, you can hear the wood creaking. Alright, so let's move on, and we're about to move to a very important scene. I guess this is the time to tell you something rather important. This level is finished except for a very unimportant tiny little feature, and this is the battle system. Yeah, there's no battles right now. And I mentioned in the previous devlog there's gonna be turn-based battle, because after all, this is going to be a JRPG-ish game and not a survival horror game, which some of you might suspect right now. I know it looks a lot like it right now, but that really isn't the plan. And I guess eventually it's gonna make sense. Okay, let's see what happens when we approach this guy. Oh my god. Okay, I guess some of you might have spotted the reference. Well. So there's no battle, so what's going to happen if this guy touches me? Well, let's just find out. And plop, he's gone. Yeah, so right now they just disappear when you touch them. When you defeat them, you can enter this corridor and you get this beautiful fire shot. And also, if you're very attentive, you notice there's another room here you can enter, and that is blocked by the drone. I like that spark floating in here and lighting up the boxes. Yeah, maybe this is going to be the infamous box room. I don't know. In any case, there's something to collect here, and we're going to move on. And we actually almost reached the end. Oh, there's something important I need to show you. Yeah, so this is the other side of the crashed truck. So we can have a closer look from this side. I feel like this is a cool angle, and I feel like something is missing right here. Some kind of interaction or something to do other than just look at it. I'm just not sure what it could be. And now we can reach the other insane that is located right here. Let's collect that. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, insanes are items that appeared in the sequel Deep 8, and I just left the name as it is. They restore MP basically. Okay, so let's keep moving. This kind of looks suspicious. I hope nothing crazy happens right now. Oh my god, it's a random rocket. Yeah, so this sequence is actually called the random rocket sequence because, I don't know, it's just a rocket coming out of nowhere. There's just a lot of chaos in a city. Everyone's shooting around, and there's fires and smoke, and there's legs coming out of piles of sand, as you can see. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff is happening, and there's maybe even drones falling onto you from above. Yeah, which would result in another battle, obviously. Okay, beautiful. I like this shot as well. There's a lot of shots I like. I'm really happy with the fixed camera system. Okay, so let's move a bit further here. And with this beautiful anti-aliasing problem in the background, I guess I'm ready to finish the playthrough, because everything that is coming from here on I want you to explore for yourself in a demo that is coming maybe next year, but probably not, because in a demo I want to include the battle system, obviously. I was too scared to touch it. I have to start building it, and I know I can do it. It's just so complicated and so much work. But I created a battle system before for Deep 8, so I know I can do it again, even though this engine is so much more complicated. Alright, so this devlog has been long enough already, so I decided to not show you anything from the editor. Instead, I will end the devlog by cutting some teasers of the remaining content of this level to the end. Anyway, that's it. Wishlist, Fille, Fatale, Compassion on Steam. Join my Discord and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.